بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So Qari Sidi Sahib rahmatullahi alayhi, he mentions a story, and he mentions a point regarding the story. So he says, I'm not going to mention, he says that in one village, so what happened was that he stayed in one village and then he would send his students to the surrounding villages to do the khidmah of deen, imaman, etc. So he said that in one village, one masla came about. What should we do? I'm not going to mention the masla because it's not relevant to us. And now, it's one of those masla, you have different types of masla, different levels. So one masla, for example, is about aqidah, haqq and batil. Then you have different masla, which is sunnah, mustahab, awla, khilaf awla, which is better, which is more preferred. You have different levels of masail. And each level of masla then requires and needs that much attention, or that much importance, or that much urgency. You following? So let's say, for example, one group of people, they start believing that the Prophet is not the last Prophet of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Then it's an urgent masala, there's no compromise, that is very urgent and it needs to be tackled straight away. So they have a masala, like for example, like masala regarding the sunnah method of maybe eating. So that's something which is important. You have to preserve all the sunnahs of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But then, maybe it's not as important and it doesn't need immediate attention, or their priorities, and sometimes bringing a masala to the forefront right now is not the wisest thing to do. So there's one masala he mentions here, and he's saying here, he says the word here, he says, Naye naye maulviyon ne haq paristi ke zor mein. So you have people just graduated, they just studied, they have the vigor, youth, passion, and they want to try, like, and there's good intentions. But he's saying that sometimes, he says here, he goes that when we are doing work for the khidmah, when you're doing khidmah of deen, or when you're trying to bring people towards Islam, it's very, very delicate issues. Very delicate issues. Some issues are such that they don't require immediate attention. Sometimes when people get a bit more mature in knowledge, you go into a locality, you're not performing salah. Now, so and if you're going to try to bring some other side issue, it will put them off the main things. Sometimes what happens as soon as they get understanding of deen more, automatically those things will get wiped out. Automatically things will start to understand. So there's a lot of wisdom. So he's saying here, these are very delicate issues. So you have to understand. And because every masala doesn't need to be given, don't amplify and multiply and magnify every masala when it's not one of those masail that of that importance. Because what can happen, you say deen, you say kaam ko nuksan pahunchta hai. Because of this, you have good intention. You know, you're young, you got vigor, you got valor, you want to say protect deen and preserve deen, and this is a sunnah, and that's fine. But right now, in this place, in this instance, in this crowd, in this audience, is it worth the what I'm going to say? Or is it worth delaying a bit more? Let people get a bit more mature. Maybe tackle it in another way. It doesn't mean compromise on deen. But every masala doesn't need to be amplified immediately. You need to have hikmah, you need to have wisdom. And he's saying here that many times what you need to do is you just overlook it for now. When the time is right, then we'll sort it out. Because it's a minor issue. You understand? So it's not about, again, it's not about being coward. It's not about being negligent about deen. This is one of the great ulama, yes, who give day and night for deen. It's saying that you have to look at a bigger picture. What will benefit the ummah more? What will cause harm to the ummah? And according to that is how you deal with the people. Do you understand? That's what he's saying in this